Welcome to the 2021 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. I'm Derek Shelton, and we are proud to support this world-class event taking place right here in our region. Whether you're on the field, in the dugout, or cheering from the stands, the game of baseball has impacted all of you in many of the same ways it has impacted me, providing important life lessons and creating lifelong relationships. Things like teamwork, sportsmanship, and the love for the game of baseball will be things that you keep long after the last out is recorded. We are thankful for organizations like Pony League that enabled baseball and softball participation around the world and help keep the love for our game strong. On behalf of the entire Pirates organization, best of luck to all the teams in this year's Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Enjoy your time here in Western Pennsylvania, and we hope to see you for a game at PNC Park while you are in town.
Welcome to Lou Hayes Pony Field in Washington, Pennsylvania for game number 12 of the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Good afternoon, I'm Joe Percato. Thanks for joining us. In the bottom half of the bracket here of this tournament, Youngstown, Ohio is the team that is in control. They are just one win away from tomorrow's championship game. They're taking on a Washington County squad that they defeated in the tournament's opening game by the final of 10-2. So Youngstown needing just one win over Washington to advance on. If Washington wins our matchup this afternoon, they will face the if game, which will be played tomorrow morning, with the winner of that one going to the championship game on Wednesday night. To the gentlemen calling the action in this one, we take you upstairs to Lanny Fratteri and Kevin Ory.
Joe, thank you. It's important also to point out that this is the second game of the day and the first game of today's action. Brownsville defeated Johnstown by a score of 2-1, forcing an extra game. Had Johnstown won, it would have advanced to the championship game, but there'll be another game tonight after our ball game here between Washington and Youngstown.
Yeah, it's a big game tonight. Washington County looking to redeem themselves after suffering a 10-2 defeat back on Sunday to this same ball club. Two good teams, aggressive on the bases. Three Youngstown pitchers combined for a three-hitter, so I expect Washington County to come out tonight hungry, trying to find ways to score a run.
All right, let's find out. We'll have the introductions of the players coming up in just a moment.
There's a place, far from the city, yet just down the road, where likes and shares mean more. It's in every bite, each performance, and every night, where the miles we ride together become the memories we share forever. We dream because they fought for it. We give because they worked for it. The American spirit lives here. I can
A nice crowd filing in here, and the players are on the field for Washington County and Youngstown to meet the men and the coaches that will be participating in this contest. We send it upstairs to public address announcer Bob Gregg.
Youngstown, Ohio's lineup leading off the shortstop, number 7, Anthony Treveri. Batting second, the right fielder, number 5, Jacob Hayes. Batting third, center fielder, number 13, Jackson Cheeks. Batting fourth and pitching, number 18, Hunter Garvin. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 32, Carter Wilson. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 6, Quinn Miola. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 15, Jake Rind. Batting eighth, playing first base, number 16, Grayson Eicher. Batting ninth and catching, number 27, Maddox Yost. Number 11, Frank Senedak. Number 12, Carter Owens. Number 20, Noah Rhodes. Number 22, Seth Walker. Number 24, Dom Cabellas. Number 52, Mason Petrides. Coach Rob Eicher. Coach J.P. Walker. Manager Dom Treveri. Youngstown, Ohio. And now for the home team, Washington County, Pennsylvania. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 18, Massimo Falcone. Batting second and playing first base, number 5, Jonah Williamson. Batting third, playing third base, number 23, Lincoln Johnson. Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 2, Cole Olszewski. Batting fifth and catching, number 17, Zeke Watkins. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 3, J.R. Rigg. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 7, Makai Bowman. Batting eighth, left fielder, number 1, Jake Perchinsky. Batting ninth and playing second base, number 27, Cameron Dames. Number 15, Derek Falvo. Number 16, Brogan Meehan. Number 25, Marco Fietta. Number 55, Devin Henderson. Number 82, Lucas Burt. Coach Jason Van Kirk. Coach John Stack. Manager Ben Miller. Washington County, Pennsylvania. Umpiring at home plate, Giovanni Mullins. At first base, Pat Carney. At second base, Jeff DeChellis. At third base, Ray Parker. Decisions Committee, Linford Lynch, Terry Faust, Tom O'Connor.
At this time, we ask that you all rise for the Pony Prayer and our national anthems. Gentlemen and boys, please remove your hats. Thank you to all veterans and active duty members of the United States Armed Forces for your service. We invite you to render a hand salute during the Star-Spangled Banner. Almighty God, help us to realize that we are gathered here to watch young people play baseball, not to second-guess strategy, dispute decisions, or questionability. That we are here to cheer, to encourage, and to join in the fun that is baseball, not to jeer, discourage, or otherwise degrade the game. That while officials and players are expected to perform within the
Youngstown, Ohio is one win away from the championship game of the Pony League World Series. Washington County looking to keep their season alive. They'll need 2 victories in which to do so. Coverage of game number 12 coming up next.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
We've been in your community since 1808. We've stood by your side covering the news of the day. We've been here for the important times in your life. We've celebrated with you. We're proud to have delivered the latest in local, regional, and national news in Washington, Greene, and southern Allegheny counties. We'll be here for the next phase of your life with our print and online editions. The Observer Reporter, life delivered daily.
America runs on Dunkin', and Dunkin' runs on career opportunities and community. Dunkin' runs on you. Come run with us. Visit DunkinDonuts.com/careers for opportunities at participating franchise locations or apply in store.
There's a place far from the city, yet just down the road, where likes and shares mean more. It's in every bite, each performance, and every night. Where the miles we ride together become the memories we share forever. We dream because they fought for it. We give because they worked for it. The American spirit lives here. I can feel it.
Hi, I'm Dylan Radigan. The world is brimming with possibilities. And that keeps me busy. My latest invention may be able to feed and sustain communities around the world. My team and I are always on the go, meeting new people and seeing new places. I produce films that I really care about. It's an honor to speak to audiences around the world. When people come together, meaningful work gets done. How do I do all this? Well, that part's easy. Hotelplanner.com.
Hey, Charlie. Pass the Starkist tuna?
Try my chicken instead.
Starkist chicken?
Premium white chicken with the look and texture of my tuna. Just tear, add,
and go.
Try new Starkist Premium White Chicken.
All right, we are set to go for this matchup between Youngstown and Washington County. 81 degrees, cloudy day. We've been most pleased that no rain delays. We've certainly dealt with a few weather problems during this 2021 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Youngstown, Dom Treveri's ball club, son Anthony leading off with a left-handed pitcher on the mound for Washington County. Cheeks is a left-handed batter. Garvin's a left-handed hitter, and so is Eicher. And behind J.R. Rigg, Perchinsky, Ocheski, Bowman in the outfield. Johnson, Falcone, Dames, Williamson on the infield with Watkins catching. 80 feet between the bases, 54 feet from the mound to home plate. 250 down the lines, 285 to the power alleys, 305 feet to straightaway center field. And here we go. J.R. Rigg, first pitch of the ball game. Ball one. Rigg, who pitches from the stretch from the outset of the game with no one on base, and works far third base side of the mound. And count 2 balls, no strikes. The home plate umpire is Giovanni Mullins from Aruba. Dom Treveri, the manager, coaching at third. Rob Eicher at first. And a 2-ball pitch. Strike call. We had a 2 o'clock game. What a game it was. Brownsville needed to win and did win 2-1. Forcing an extra game, which will be played after this one. Ball hit sharply into left field. Anthony Treveri is aboard. Let me ask you, Kevin Ory, as we take a look at the shot hit to left field, do you think, normally in baseball you hear left-handed batter, a little bit of a disadvantage against left-handed pitchers. You think it's as big a deal in baseball, youth baseball?
I do not, no. In youth baseball, I never remember even hearing about it or even thinking twice about it. But, it becomes more of an issue in the big leagues, and certainly a matchup-oriented game. I think at this age, you really do just have to focus on see it and hit it. You don't care who's throwing, top, bottom, sidearm. You just have to go out there and learn how to hit righties and lefties. I think that's very important.
Well, we've got quite a corridor coming into play early for Youngstown. Those 2 ground balls through the left side between the third baseman and shortstop. So you never worried about whether you were facing as a right-handed batter, left-hander, or right-hander?
Never. No. I can honestly say I never did. Not once back in those days. It's when it gets in your head, I think it's something you can start thinking about at the higher levels, but it's such a matchup-sensitive game that I get it, especially now, with the bullpens by committee that come in. It's very difficult to hit in the big leagues, but now it seems like you're facing a different pitcher every time you go out there, and that's not easy. You usually want to face the same guy a couple times to get comfortable.
Well, there's the first left-handed batter from Youngstown going down on strikes on 3 pitches. And here's Hunter Garvin. Wild pitch off the first base side. Treveri to third and Hayes to second. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Garvin now has a couple of ducks on the pond as that pitch hit the plate and bounced to the right of catcher Watkins. Garvin has 4 hits in this World Series, 3 doubles and a home run. And fouls a pitch out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. This young man from Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, and Riverside High School. There have been only 2 home runs in the first 11 games of this year's Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Ball gets away from catcher Watkins, but Treveri does not try to score.
Just enough hesitation there by Treveri. Still, even with that slight hesitation, if he goes there, he probably could have been safe at home, but you don't want to make that out in this situation. The second out at home with the big slugger in the batter's box.
Now 3 balls and 1 strike on Garvin. Carter Wilson to follow. Runners at second and third, and the Washington County infield playing back, set to concede an out, or concede a run rather, to get an out. Drive to right, foul ball.
Well, we're certainly seeing a change in velocity this early eve, Lanny. Mr. Rigg out here is not throwing in the high 70s like we witnessed the last couple of days. More of about 10 miles per hour difference, 8 to 10 so far. So Youngstown is going to have to make an adjustment. Try not to do too much. He's going to try to, change speeds and get him to chase.
Shot to left center field. Treveri scores, so does Hayes. A 2-run single for Hunter Garvin, 2-0 Youngstown in the first inning.
What a nice piece of hitting. Talk about making an adjustment from pitch to pitch. He pulls one foul on a pretty good swing down the right field line. Makes an adjustment. You see there, just uses his hands. No body, very simple, almost like a 2-strike approach, and drills one over the shortstop head. That's a picturesque hitting. Can make you happy at any level, particularly the big leagues.
Now Garvin is now 5 for 7 in this Pony League World Series with 5 RBIs. A wild pitch, second one of the inning. And Ben Miller is going to make an early visit to the mound. First inning, 2-0 Youngstown lead. Let's listen to Ben.
we're gonna get you a new ball. That one's unlucky. Huh? All right, hey, listen, they're gonna stick, right? We know they're gonna put the ball in play, but I need our head to be in it, okay? It's a couple hard hit baseballs, who cares? It's in the air, I need it caught, okay? Left side, ground ball to you, they're probably gonna be early. Let's catch him, quick peek. Kid's not super fast, so he's probably not gonna bite and go early. Give me a good throw, okay? You take a little step deeper than what you are, okay? Guys, we're fine. It's the top of the first inning. All right, let's go out here, let's get an out. Can we get a new ball? Thank you, sir. Have fun.
Ben Miller's first mission was to get rid of the ball that had just been thrown errantly. And also one of the messages he said was this guy at second probably won't try to run over to third, so we're going to have to get the out at first.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good advice. Or to get these infielders just to slow down, think of the job, the task at hand, and how important it is to just get the out in certain scenarios. 2 runs it's a dagger early, but by no means is it too much to overcome.
1 ball, 1 strike on Carter Wilson, who had a 2-run double and a single in the first matchup against Washington County. Ball drops in, play at third, no, off the line. Offline throw, Garvin goes to third on the Wilson single. And Youngstown, first 5 hitters, 4 have delivered base hits.
Oh, another very nice piece of hitting. I think that ball out to Olszewski had a lot of movement on it, almost of the knuckleball variety. They can be a little more difficult to adjust to with your eyes, and it proved to just be a little too much for him out there, and he certainly didn't want that ball to go behind him, so he played it safe and played the short hop out there in center.
Ball 1 on Miola. 2-0, Youngstown leads. And a swing, 1 ball and 1 strike. Quinn Miola from Warren, Ohio, will be a 10th grader in Warren John F. Kennedy High School in the fall. His dad's an attorney. Base hit inside third. Garvin scores 3-0. And Wilson to third on the double. 3-0 Youngstown, 1 out. And not only has Youngstown scored 3 quickly, but with only 1 out and now 2 runners in scoring position.
Yeah, just a rocket down the line, Landy. Nothing Johnson could do except watch it shoot down the 250 sign in the left field. A lot of hard, solid contact for Youngstown. Probably the hardest I've seen a ball hit in 1 inning really the last 4 or 5 days.
Jack Rind. Ball gets away, and Wilson scores. Didn't seem to be that bad a pitch to handle.
No, there's some struggles back there right now. I think Watkins might be in his head a little bit. I realized the one earlier hit the plate and bounced up a lot higher, kind of above his chest protector, which we all know behind the plate what you certainly need to do is block everything you possibly can. Keep it in front of you.
It's all good. Hey, breathe for me. You're going to first base, okay? Look at me. You're going to get 3 at-bats today. I need your head in this, all right? If our head's out of it, it's going to be a long day. It's 4 runs, okay? You're good. Come on. I know. Listen, they're hitting the ball hard where we're not. It is what it is. You know what I
We've
mean?
got a pitching change in the top of the first inning with Youngstown leading 4-0.
One more. One more.
One more, please. One more, guys. One more. Set, up.
Hey, kid. Yeah, we'll take 1 more.
Oh, 1 more.
Wow! Do it 1 more time. Do it 1 more time.
So the pitching part of the evening for J.R. Rigg is short-lived, and
It's okay to be disappointed, but I
game
need
has
you to
been
be
turned
mature,
over to Bowman.
Okay? I know it sucks, but I need us to be good here. All right? Not the end of the world. You get a double here that wins us the game. You're gonna forget you remember about pitching? No, right? So give me quality at bats. All right. Just kike them in the stretch. Good. I'll chomp on some gum out here.
Well, it relieves stress, they say, right? Chewing gum.
That and breathing hard, or taking deep breaths. Watkins is moving out to right field as Bowman warms up, the right-hander for Washington County, Kai Bowman. Yeah, I've got a question for you. I know it's early in the evening, but why is it that when there's a pitching change, the outfielders have to come together? I mean, is this something that Abner Doubleday created, that it said that in addition to the bases and 4 balls you walk and 3 strikes you're out, that when there was a pitching change, the outfield had to come together? It happens all the time. Why?
That's a good question. I think maybe it's just a little stress relief. You know, you're down 4, maybe talking through what's going on, but they have a bit more of a hike to get to center field there to especially in the big leagues with the dimensions. It's a long way to go if you want to save those steps, but there's no real reason. Yeah. Just get together and talk and laugh and, hope to relax, and so you can go out there and play the game despite being down 4 runs.
Well, thanks for trying to put that in perspective for me.
Well, I wish I had a better answer for you, but, so much for the lefty-on-lefty matchups, too. Huh?
And the only reason that it annoys me to an extent is that you're trying to decide who's in right, who's in center, and who's in left. Understood. And then they come together. And anyway, here in this case, with Bowman pitching and Rigg going to first, Williamson is now catching. Watkins moves to right field. Wren with a foul ball at the plate. And the count 1 ball, 1 strike. It is 4-0 Youngstown. 5 of the first 6 hitters have delivered base hits. So for Bowman from Washington, Pennsylvania, 1-1 pitch. A wild pitch. No, got him. The rebound was fortuitous enough for Williamson to go back to the plate and make it a 2 unassisted out for the second out of the first inning.
Ooh, it was close. Looks like he just got the tag in there on the outer thigh.
Now 2 outs in the inning. Breaking ball makes it 3-2 on Rind. Jake out of Neshannock High School. Fly ball the opposite way. Going back is Watkins at the edge of the warning track and cannot hold on. And Rind into second base. Looked like Rind was going to hold on, but then as he fell down, the ball popped from his glove.
It sure did. He didn't look, it didn't appear to be under control the entire time. As you see, the ball's tailing toward the line. Got that left knee, hit the track, and just was enough momentum to cause that ball to just kick out of his glove. Tough one to watch. Nobody wants that catch more than Watkins, and he said, Lanny, I thought he had it. But these are the things that happen when you're behind 4-0 and you're playing, in a tight ball game where a lot of nerves are in there.
Eicher's ground ball. Good play by the second baseman, Dames. Gliding to his left. Sliding, making the stop. And Youngstown puts up a 4 spot at the top of the first inning. Washington County coming to bat.
Cancer is personal. That's why we go molecular. By uncovering the changes in a patient's DNA, AHN doctors can find the cause of cancer and make a plan for how best to fight it. This type of analysis can only happen at a state-of-the-art genomic center. And you can find just that at AHN.
Your mom's been posting a lot since she got that phone from Cricket.
Every day.
Here's a comment. We stan.
Oh, Mom. You have a cool mom.
Everything you want, including the price.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented by Dick's Sporting Goods, by the Washington County Tourism Promotion Agency, and by the Observer Publishing Company. Washington County's starting lineup, Falcone to lead off, Williamson, Johnson, Wachewski, Watkins, Rigg, Bowman, Perchinsky, and Dames. In the outfield, Miola, Cheeks, Hayes. On the infield, Wilson, Draveri, Rind, Eicher, Yost catching, Hunter, Garvin. It has been a difficult couple of days for the Falcone family. Well, outside, Massimo's grandfather, Philip Malcone, passed away. Philip, a dedicated supporter of youth baseball. Pitch outside. Philip had donated property to Cannonsburg for the youth baseball field, Falcone Field. Strike call 2-1. Now, this Washington team is capable of scoring runs. It scored 8 times in the 8-2 win over Bayamon yesterday. And by doing so, eliminated the team from Puerto Rico and kept Washington County's hopes alive. 2-2 pitch is outside. Washington County, with a win, would force an additional game to be played tomorrow, but right now Washington County is down 4-0. And a pitch outside. Falcone walks.
Nice job by Falcone. Seeing pitches makes Garvin throw 6 pitches in the first inning. Ideal for a leadoff hitter, especially when you're down 4 runs. This Washington team is capable. They're exciting. They're aggressive. And I think they're very well coached by Ben Miller. So 4 runs, not insurmountable.
Other members of the staff, John Stack and Jason Van Kirk. 1 ball and 1 strike. Jonah Williamson. Williamson from Washington will be at Trinity Middle School in a couple of weeks. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He threw a gem the other night, did Williamson. He has a lot of confidence in his teammates. Mentioned that they are a team deep in pitching. So we'll see how that plays out this evening.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 4-0. Youngstown leads. Foul ball played the Washington team. Ben Miller's squad that includes players from Houston, Pennsylvania. 84, runner going, picked off, the throw to second base, safe. And awkwardly, Falcone went into second base and is shaken up. That throw was to Traveri's right side, and by the time he got the glove and the ball back, the runner was safe.
You okay? Just hurt? Like hurt or sore?
No, just like kind of in the moment thing.
In the moment thing? You need a second to breathe? I'll give you a second. Want to stand and walk it off for a sec? Yeah. All right, I want to see you jog before we do anything.
Appears he's okay. I didn't see anything crazy about it. Yes, I think he went through a little shock there.
To come pick me up.
Like the other night.
You okay?
You know, this surface.
Hey, let it be tough. Listen, ground ball this way, we're going to hold. That way we're flying, okay? Nice job.
1-2 on Williamson.
Falcone was coming in there, sliding very hard and aggressively. But this dirt right now is wet. It's chunky. You think you're going to slide and continue. Sometimes you just stick. So you really have to be careful the way you slide. I think you have to, you don't want to slide too hard down into the ground. I think you want to almost try to focus on more of what you do during a pop-up slide. Being kind of light on your legs, light on your hips. and keeping those feet and hands up in the air.
3-2 on Williamson. Ball fouled away. 4-0 Youngstown leads. How difficult is it to teach a young baseball player to slide correctly?
You know, I think it's pretty difficult. I remember in Little League, Pony League, pulling those tarps out and constantly trying to practice. You know, pads, tarps, whatever it was, working on the perfect slide. And you'd be shocked how long it takes and how uncomfortable young men are trying to slide and slide properly. It's, you know, and let alone switch your right leg forward to your left leg forward, or being able to do both when you slide. It's not that easy.
How about the pop-up slide? Is that even more difficult or less difficult?
More difficult.
Yeah.
More difficult. Pop-up slide is, as a player, you're comfortable. You know what you're doing. It's almost like showing off. And it's fun. You barely feel the slide. There's no strawberries. There's no holes in the pants. You're just popping back up, and as if you've done that before. But sometimes, if we see night in and night out on highlights, etc., slides can go very badly.
2-1 pitch to Johnson. 3-1 on Lincoln Johnson. Runner at second, 1 out. Washington County falling behind in the opening inning, 4-0. And Garvin's 3-1 pitch called strike. So Garvin has gone to 3 balls and 2 strikes on each of the first 3 hitters, which puts him at 20 pitches for 3 batters.
Did excellent strategy for Washington County, if that's what they were trying to do. Make him earn it. Look for bullpen help early. You just have to get on the bases. 1 run at a time. As I said, they can come back. There's a team that can do it. It's this Washington County team.
Olszewski from Houston, Pennsylvania. And a called strike.
And the other side of things, I think what Garvin needs to focus on is just that, strike 1.
And 1-1. Olszewski in the 4th spot of the batting order. Washington County has won 1 Pony League World Series. That was in 1955. The last time Washington played in a championship game, it was 98. And Washington County will have to win, will have to beat Youngstown twice in the next 18 hours to have a chance to play in the championship game. Strike 3, 2 outs. 55, Washington County championship team. That was after Monongahela won in 1954. Oh, the uniforms looked a little bit different back then, and plus there was the traditional baseball look with the socks and the baseball stirrups, the sanitaries. Not anymore.
Never goes out of style, in my opinion. I used to enjoy the sandy look, rolling the pants up, you know, just below the knee. Nothing's pulling you down. Throwback jersey nights were always fun. In Chicago, they unveiled that. We played the White Sox in an interleague game, meaning the Cubs versus the Sox. What a game, what an atmosphere. We wore these blue throwback jerseys that were awesome. And I still made sure I saved that one and put that one in a frame. What a fun night that was.
So you're telling me that when you were in the major leagues, you wore your uniform traditionally? Or did you have your...
Sometimes I did, yes.
Oh, just sometimes?
Sometimes, not every time.
2-2.
And in the minors, depending what organization, you know, certain organizations had specific rules. So you couldn't necessarily roll your pants up all the time or have stirrup showing. It just depended.
Okay, 3-2. A pitch that was away, and So now Garvin, he's thrown 31 pitches in the first inning. Remember, the limit is 95 for a game or for a calendar day. I say calendar day because, you know, in the case of Brownsville and Johnstown, they're going to play another game today. Runner going, and it is strike 3. So though Garvin walked 2, he struck out 3, and it's a 4-0 Youngstown lead after 1.
The batters stood in wonder there on that fateful day, gazing at the legend-making tools that were displayed. Practice swings, they're taking more than their fair share. Human skin bound to alloy, slicing through the air. They've had their ups and downs, their Ks and their home runs. Scars across the barrel tell tales of jobs well done. Now as he steps to the plate, there's a fire in his eyes. For with this mighty bat in hand,
You can kiss this ball goodbye.
I'm George, a Washington financial bank advisor. I'm here to...
I'm also George, Washington. Let's discuss the superb offerings of this bank. Put your photo on this money card.
Get a personalized debit card.
What is a photo?
Let us help you navigate your finances.
Like I navigated the Delaware.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, a very productive first inning for Youngstown, Ohio. 4 runs on the board in their matchup with Washington County, and 5 of the first 6 batters for Youngstown reach base via base hit. It gets started here with Anthony Treveri. Jacob Hayes then follows that up. Hunter Garvin with a 2-run single to bring in the first 2 runs of the game for Youngstown. Carter Wilson follows with a single, and then Quinn Miola with a double down the left field line. That brings a pair of runs across the plate for a 4-run first inning for Youngstown as they're staked to a quick 4-0 lead.
Maddox Yost leads off the second. The only player in the Youngstown lineup who did not bat in the first inning. Maddox from Mount Lebanon. 1 strike pitch. Fly ball right field. Watkins makes the catch. 1 away. Kevin Ory, my partner, major leaguer, played high school baseball for Jerry Malarkey at Upper St. Clair High School. Here's that ball hit the opposite way, 1 away. And I know that you also, because I know that Jerry Malarkey and Joe Mays, the longtime baseball coach at Peters, their careers were almost in step. They started coaching high school teams about the same time, won the same number of games. Jerry's still coaching Upper St. Clair. Joe has retired. Slow roller third baseman. Charging, gloving, but not getting. And it's third baseman Johnson. Did not have an accurate throw, and the error, so Treveri is on.
Number 5, Jacob Hayes.
Johnson came in, fielded it clean enough. That extra crow hop is enough to get him in trouble. You know, if you hesitate at all, and then suddenly the corner of your eye, you're seeing the base runner zeroing in on first base. They tell you as a defender, do not watch the base runner. And it can be hard to do sometimes, especially if you do hesitate or bobble and you take a sneak peek over there, and that can be enough to just make your throw go offline or go up high off the cage or in the stands. It's just funny how it works.
1 strike on Hayes. 4-0 Youngstown leads. Runner going, pitch out. Out at second. Dames with the tag. Well, Washington County guessed right. Either it guessed right or it knows the signs, knows the opposition signs.
Didn't put it past Ben Miller, but nice way to cut down that runner. There's really no contest, a 1 hopper there as well. And with this infield right now, as you can see, it's a little chunked up, a little patchy, spotty.
Fly ball left field. off the glove of the left fielder Berchinski. Second error of the inning. 2 outs, a man on. And the third error charged to Washington County.
It's just a routine short fly ball. Berchinski showing no signs of being under duress. He just stabbed at it and lost concentration, and next thing you know, it caromed off the glove. It can happen.
Strike one on Jackson Cheeks. Runner at second base, 2 outs. Youngstown 4, Washington County nothing. And the count, no balls and 2 strikes.
See Bowman throw a little bit of a off-speed pitch there. I think his velocity will play a little bit better against this dangerous Youngstown lineup versus Rigg.
Ball one. Cheeks from Austintown, Ohio. He'll be a 9th grader this year at Austintown Fitch. One ball, 2 strikes. And now 2-2 on Cheeks. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, out number 3. Youngstown, no runs, no hits. There were 2 2 Washington County errors and 1 left on base.
I've been a customer with Community Bank for more than 25 years now. During that time, we've developed a long-lasting relationship with our loan officers. What I like best is I'm not a number to them. I'm a friend and a partner. Community Bank, moving my business forward by building a stronger community.
Always Safe is now hiring for flagging and traffic control. Join our women-owned company today, hiring for multiple locations with aggressive pay, powerful bonuses, and full benefits. Apply online today at awsafe.net.
We've been in your community since 1808. We've stood by your side covering the news of the day. We've been here for the important times in your life. We've celebrated with you. We're proud to have delivered the latest in local, regional, and national news in Washington, Greene, and southern Allegheny counties. We'll be here for the next phase of your life with our print and online editions. The Observer Reporter, life delivered daily.
At Washington Honda, taking care of our customers is our top priority. Now more than ever, we're working hard to keep you and our associates healthy and safe. Whether you shop online or on the lot, we'll deliver your new car to your front door at no extra fee. It's just one more way we're keeping your best interests in mind. The vehicle you want from the dealership you trust, Washington Honda. It really is all at the mall.
Even during challenging times, Community Bank has helped small businesses in the area grow and thrive. Every business has different banking needs. Community Bank will help you with your plans. Community Bank, moving your business forward by building a stronger community.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented in part by Duncan, by West Banco, by Allegheny Health Network, and by Slovenian Savings and Loan.
4-0 Youngstown leads, bottom of the second coming up for Washington County. This is the second game of the day. The first one, it was a spectacular game. Brownsville won 2-1 over Johnstown. And the fact that Johnstown did not win and Brownsville did, it means that there is an extra game. The Johnstown-Brownsville matchup, they'll get together for a third time, and it will be a 5-inning game played after this one here at Lou Hayes Pony Field. There was a lengthy rules discussion in that game. Line drive on hand, unable to handle it was Eicher. And safe at first is J.R. Rigg on a base hit. Washington County gets its first hit of the game.
Number 7, Bowman.
Riker just mishandled that hot shot. I think at the last second he may have thought, am I going to get this via the short hop? And I think the slightest bit of hesitation, again, took his focus off of the baseball, and a catchable ball nonetheless.
That's strike one. That brings up Kai Bowman, who is from Washington, with formerly of Columbus, Ohio. Going to be in Trinity Middle School coming up. One strike pitch. Fly ball, right field. Hayes unable to make the catch, but he's got it out at second base, but cannot connect with the shortstop. So there were two chances there for an out. Either catch it on the fly or throw it accurately to second base.
Oh, this is something so far. Is there something in the sky? Is it residual raindrops? Just a routine can of corn? What you did see there from Hayes is he had his feet crossed versus having a good solid base. He took it for granted, and that too took him off of the baseball. And to make it more frustrating, he had plenty of time to secure the ball, load up, and make a good accurate throw to second, and he did not do that.
One strike pitch. Bouncer to the mound. Garvin's going to go to third. Wilson's throw across gets by the first baseman, but no additional advance by way of the ball that trickled away. The out at third, 1-5. Bowman to second, Perchinsky safe at first. Well, there's something going on, because even after the ball was thrown away, there was even some trouble trying to get the ball get it under control.
Fumble. It's contagious, apparently. I think nerves have a lot to do with it.
4-0 Youngstown. Ball fouled away. Hey, I mentioned Joe Mays a moment ago. Coach at Peters Township for so long. And Joe is here, and Joe is helping out with the grounds crew.
Really?
Yes, he is.
Can't stay away. It's awfully nice of him.
And that gives us an opportunity to extend our congratulations to the grounds crew, to pay tribute to its great work over the last several days, where we've had all this rain, a ton of rain yesterday, necessitating that everybody basically went home for a couple of hours. Players were sent back to the hotels, and while the grounds crew did its work, a lot of diamond dry went down. Pitch outside, 2-2. Steve Blass always referred to it as kitty litter. But that's old Steve Areno. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on. 4-0 Youngstown leads. Shot up the middle. Touching second, Treveri on to first. Double play. Innings over. Play at the plate doesn't matter.
Good job. Play. Strong throw.
Sixth.
Your mom's been posting a lot since she got that phone from Cricket.
Every day.
Here's a comment. We stan.
Oh, Mom, you have a cool mom.
Everything you want, including the price.
At Pathways of Southwest Pennsylvania, we believe that every life has potential, and we're dedicated to fulfilling it. Our programs give every child the opportunity to overcome obstacles, achieve milestones, and reach their fullest early learning potential. Pathways is currently hiring daycare assistants and preschool teachers in Washington and Waynesburg. We offer competitive pay, flexible scheduling, and employer-paid health care. Apply today online at yourpathways.org. Equal Opportunity Employer.
Hey, Charlie the Tuna here at the Stair Climb 500. How does she do it? By refueling with Star-Kissed tuna, salmon, and chicken pouches.
Lemon pepper tuna?
Dozens of tasty flavors loaded with lean protein. Just tear, eat, and go with Star-Kissed pouches.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented in part by Community Bank, by Marthinson and Sylvania Insurance Group, and by Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania.
The gentleman you see in the blue shirt there, working the grounds crew, that's Joe Mays. And Joe will be inducted into the Pennsylvania Sports Hall of Fame Greene County, Washington County chapter a little bit later on this month. Joe was kind enough to invite me to be at the dinner. And Kim, his wife, sent me the information. Kim, if you're wondering where Joe is, he's here. Strike one on Garvin. Garvin having quite a World Series. 5 for 7. And hit by a pitch. Bowman throwing it. Bowman came on in the first inning. 4-0. Youngstown leads.
This is one way to try to change the momentum a little bit. Bowman just lets one loose, gets away from him. Not in a bad spot. Maybe a little red mark, but nothing to worry about for the big slugger.
And ball one on Carter Wilson. Sent rocketing skyward right center. boy, did Ocheski have to go a long way to make that catch.
Yeah, it seems like
look where he starts.
They're having a difficult time. I think Ocheski said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get this one myself. Give Watkins a little break out there.
Quinn Miola steps in. High chopper to third. Out at second. As second baseman Dames realized that he was taking his foot off the base and had to make a tag.
That was a very nice heads-up play. It was a good, accurate throw. Brought Dames up inside the line, off the bag, and he was heady enough to say, you know what, I'm just going to give up second base and slap a tag down to secure the out. Really, nothing has been smooth or easy so far, Lanny.
It has not. Jake Rind. Dom Treveri, the manager of this Youngstown ball club. Dom is a sales representative for Yesco Electric Company. His wife is a dietitian at Mercy Health Hospital in the Youngstown area. First baseman Rigg can't handle it.
Another high foul ball.
E3.
Time.
You know, there was a time in baseball scoring that if there was an error charged and then the batter was out, the error was erased. But then they changed that rule so that if there is an error in foul territory, that it stands no matter what happens to this batter end.
Clearly this rain is impacting these young ball players.
Runner going. Stolen base for Miola.
You know, dealing with the sun can be an issue sometimes. Dealing with the lights can be an issue sometimes. But whatever you're working with, particularly the sun, you know, if you're going up and you want to try to block the sun, you want to use your glove. You don't want to use your other hand. And I think that would also be appropriate for rain in some capacity. So block it with your glove so you can still catch it with your glove when you're trying to put your arm up, your non-glove hand or arm up to block the sun or the rain. It's not the right way to do it.
Foul ball. Didn't stay in the air long enough for Williamson to have a shot. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. With the runner at second base. And a 4-0 Youngstown lead. Talking about Dom Treveri a moment ago. Dom and his wife Kim have 2 children. Anthony's on the team. Their other son is Kyle. And a foul ball. The coaches J.P. Walker and Rob Eicher. Adults that put in a great deal of time and great support of these young 13 and 14-year-olds. Time called by Giovanni Mullins, the home plate umpire. Pat Carney, Jeff DeChellis, and Ray Parker are on the bases. 2-2 pitch. Into center field. And Miola scores just out of the reach of Dames. So Wren gets a second chance because the foul pop wasn't handled, and it's 5-0 Youngstown.
Well, good contact here. You know, if you're Dames, it would have been a above average play to say the least to actually make an out. What you really want to focus on there is keeping the ball in the infield. No matter what it looks like, at all costs, you want to try to keep that ball in to prevent that base runner from crossing home plate. Unfortunately, that did not work out there, but I thought initially that was a ball that Dames could have secured and at least kept in the infield.
Pitch to Eicher, a ball. Grayson Eicher, his dad is a coach, and Rob Eicher and his wife Carrie have, 4 children? Grayson, Haley, Shay, and Lydia. Pitch low and inside, 2-0 on Eicher. Hey, did you hear earlier today I bought the TV truck ice cream sandwiches?
I did hear that.
Yeah.
Have you found out if it's tax deductible yet?
I'm working on that. Yeah,
Okay.
I thought going to find a way to deduct that $15 I spent.
Well, I know Abe deducted it yesterday, so.
Strike called 2-1.
Oh, hey, Abe.
Yep, there I was.
Daddy Warbucks.
6 of them. I needed 6 ice cream sandwiches.
Everybody getting in on that pension.
There's 5. There's 10. And I guess I'm fortunate there's only 6 people in the truck. Yep, see, there's 6.
Can I ask what the going rate was for the ice cream
Yeah,
sand?
it's $2.50. It's a $2.50 a piece.
Any group discount? Did you try?
No. Well, I thought I was making a. There I go, walking up to the TV truck. It's located behind Moose's office. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Eicher. And now full count. Bowman came on in the first. J.R. Rigg had started. Youngstown out in front, 5-0. Youngstown tried to put together a 3-0 record in the 2021 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Runner going, and yet there is still time for the flip from Falcone to Dames. But Youngstown adds on. A run on a hit, 5-0 Youngstown leads after 2.5.
Hey, Charlie. Pass the Star-Kissed tuna?
Try my chicken instead.
Star-Kissed chicken?
Premium white chicken with the look and texture of my tuna. Just tear, add,
And go.
Try new Star-Kissed Premium White Chicken.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
If you want to go from I don't got it to I got this, well, then get this. A deliciously bold, smooth espresso drink from Dunkin'. Like a caramel macchiato, mocha, or oat milk latte. Take a sip of You Got This with Dunkin' Espresso drinks. Order ahead plus earn rewards. America runs on Dunkin'.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented in part by Appalachia Energy Partners and by Defy Security.
Roger Leonard, our producer. Scott Bartlett is our director. Top of the order for Washington, bottom of the third. Massimo Falcone. And Falcone takes ball one. Massimo will be an 8th grade Cannon McMillan School District from Cannonsburg. And the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Trib Live is one of our sponsors, and I am fortunate to have the opportunity to work with the talented folks from the Trib Live High School Sports Network, Justin LeBar and Don Rebel, the leaders. Don Rebel, by the way, folks, a guy that has devoted a tremendous amount of his life to high school sports and covering high school sports. Outside 3-1. Don Rebel, he is inspirational, his passion that he has, and will be starting soon. High school football. Week 0 coming up. What is that, a week from this Friday?
My nephew is at Bethel Park in 3-a-days now. The dreaded 3-a-days football practices. Those were tough.
Tell us the name of your nephew.
That would be Clancy Ori.
Clancy Ori at Bethel Park.
So we've got Clancy getting started over there, and we have my brother's outfit is the Dunkin' Donuts, so he's, as you see, marketing and supporting the telecast with some wonderful commercials.
1-6, safe at first. For some reason, there is something going on here as it relates to balls and gloves. Now, granted, that's a hot smash back, and Garvin had plenty of time and took his time getting that ball firmly in his hand to get the force out at second base, 1-6. And now Lincoln Johnson steps in. Lincoln Johnson has 2 sisters. Reagan, who is at West Liberty, and Kennedy, who is at McGuffey. I love this. I love this. Here's a family that pitches outside 2-0. So you've got Lincoln Johnson, and then in the family you've got Reagan Johnson and you've got Kennedy Johnson. And it's covered. The 3 children, 4 names after 4 surnames of presidents, 2 Democrats, 2 Republicans. 2-0 pitch. Outside 3-0. And did you know, Kevin Ory, and if you didn't, I'm going to tell you, there are 6 presidential surnames in the 2 starting lineups in this game. Kevin's nodding, just humoring me. Thank you very much. 3-1 on Lincoln Johnson.
6.
Kevin Ory knows that I am a fan, a student of presidential history. 3-2 now on Lincoln Johnson.
I don't suppose it would be Zeke, would it?
No, Zeke is not one. No, Zeke's not one. Ochesky's not one.
Carter. Jackson.
Grounded to short. Treveri. Out at second. Safe at first. Kevin Ory's showing off now. He's got 2.
Lincoln.
I just gave him 2. Lincoln and Johnson. There's 4. Well, a couple of chances for double plays here, but unable to turn either one. 2 outs. Cole Ochesky steps in now. It is 5-0 in favor of Youngstown.
Oh, hit a wall here.
You got 4 so far. Pitches
6,
outside
correct?
2, and there's 6 of them. And you're right, Zeke isn't one. Watkins isn't one. Perchinsky's not one. Strike to make it 2-1. And now 3 balls and 1 strike. Youngstown scored 4 runs in the top of the first. As a matter of fact, 5 of the first 6 Youngstown batters came through with base hits. Outside, so Garvin walks his second batter of the inning. And it is the 4th walk given up by the Youngstown left-hander.
17, Zeke Watkins.
And time is called. Dom Traveri is going to go out and talk to his left-hander. And with that, Watkins is going to check in with Ben Miller, third base coach.
He had a good time to head on out there and have a word with Garvin. Settle him down a little bit. He's throwing a bunch of pitches, sitting on 61.
You know that scene in Bull Durham where there's the conference at the mound and they're talking about what they're going to buy the pitcher for his wedding?
Candlesticks.
Yeah, you're right. Were you ever involved? Were you ever involved in a major league meeting at the mound where they didn't talk baseball at all? They just talked about something else?
Very often. You'd be amazed. Very often. Sometimes there would be no words. We'd jog in from the infield and kind of look at the skipper, and he'd look at us, and we'd look at each other, and look back at him.
You mean the manager would go to the mound and manager would go to the mound and
say
you
nothing.
guys would be there and nobody would say a word?
Not a word. Not a word. And I think sometimes those were the most efficient mound visits.
Fly ball to right field. Hayes makes the catch. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, 2 left on base. After 3, it is 5-0 Youngstown.
Treat yourself to a world-class experience at John Sisson Motors, where you are the VIP. John Sisson Motors has something for everyone. New Mercedes-Benz, new Nissan, pre-owned, certified pre-owned, and retired courtesy vehicles, plus exceptional service. Everyone's got a number at John Sisson Motors. We have your number that will get you into a new or certified pre-owned Mercedes-Benz or Nissan. No matter what your number is, John Sisson Motors has it on your new car.
I got my number.
Find your number at johnsissonmercedes.com.
Unlock your story and find the power to do amazing things. California University of Pennsylvania gives you the keys to unlock your passions, your abilities, your dreams. With over 100 undergraduate and graduate programs and degrees, Cal U will help you shape your story today, tomorrow, and beyond. Unlock your story. Learn more at calu.edu.
3 innings complete at Lou Hayes Pony Field with Youngstown leading Washington County 5-0. Now the Pittsburgh Pirates are in the second game of a 3-game series visiting the Los Angeles Dodgers tonight. But on Friday, Pittsburgh Pirates pitcher Chase DeYoung stopped by for the opening ceremonies here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. He is a former participant in the event, competing 13 years ago for Long Beach.
The culture that surrounds this event, bringing in people from all over the country, now all over the world, and the expansion, it's pretty special. And to do it at this level where you're 13, 14 years old, it's a little bit more like the baseball you see me and my teammates playing in the big leagues.
Top of the 4th inning. Dodger Stadium. I must tell you that it is, of all the ballparks that I've ever worked in, it is my favorite park from which to work. Dodger Stadium. And if you've never, folks, if you're a big baseball fan, if you're a huge baseball fan, and you've never been to Dodger Stadium, you need to go.
It's a neat place. There's something different about it. It can be intimidating. That pitcher's mound always seemed very, very high. It seemed higher there than I always was curious about, or should we ask them to go out and actually take a tape measure and see just how high that mound was. They've always had good pitching. We touched on the other day in LA, but it was intimidating.
Base hit to right field for Yost. And hit number 7 for Youngstown. Ball game in the 4th inning. So you've gotten 4 names, right? You got Jackson, right? Base hit to right. That's first hit of the game for Yost.
Nice piece of hitting for Yost.
So you had Johnson and Lincoln and Jackson.
Well, there's Lincoln Johnson.
And
so
you got Carter.
Two, right?
Yeah,
so
Lincoln Johnson.
Carter, Wilson. There's 4. Jackson, Hayes.
Oh, you
6.
got Hayes.
I got Hayes.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if you got Rutherford. You knew Hayes' first name was Rutherford. Rutherford B. Hayes. Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
So those are the 6.
Although I used to, I think I used to call him Rutherford. How would I do that?
That's because you live near.
How would I do that?
You live near the Rutherford Market. That's why.
Exactly what I was thinking. Exactly.
Safe. I don't know what's going. I guess it is the playing conditions. That ball up the middle and just difficult for Falcone to be able to get the flip to the second baseman. And going to go as an infield single, 2 men on with nobody out of the 4th inning. 5-0 in favor of Youngstown. It brings up Jacob Hayes. Ground ball left side into left field. Yost around third. The throw from left and the relay not in time. 6-0. 3 straight hits for Youngstown in the 4th inning.
These balls, they have eyes. Treveri, he's got to go all the way to his left, and he's got to come back and go all the way to his right. A couple tough plays. He really would have liked to get the out the previous play, but he couldn't get the ball out of his glove. But yeah, the guys are just taking a little bit more time to try to solidify the catch. Makes it difficult. Game speed.
Now the hit batsman loads the bases for Hunter Garvin. And this gives me well, I'll give you the note in a moment after we listen to Ben Miller.
Hey, middle, that's a hard play, right? We're behind the base. We got to try to glove flip that. That's tough. All right, we're going to have to go infield up here, okay? Yep. So when we're up, if we get the ground ball, we're hitting Jonah square in the chest. I don't care about the double play piece. It'd be great if we can get it, but we got to get the first one, okay? Deep breath. This is their big hitter here, so he's probably all pumped up. So whatever our best pitch is, we're going to go get him after it. We'll let him ground out here, all right? We got to have confidence here. Fielding in front of us. Give me a good throw to Jonah. Deal? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Link. Good feet.
Bases loaded, going to have to play the infield in. Down already by 6 runs in the 4th inning of a 7-inning ball game. And Hunter Garvin to bat with the bases loaded. We have not had a grand slam at the Pony League World Series since 2018.
Number 18, Hunter Garvin.
Infield in.
His chops right now. He's licking his chops. It's a good take. He appears to be comfortable. The infield in. Just want to barrel one up, stay to the middle of the field, and you like your chances, even if it's a hot ground ball toward the middle. The infielder's in. The odds are it's getting through.
Hunter's dad, a high history teacher. His dad, Mike, a history teacher. Fly ball, left field corner, off the wall. Treveri scores. Hayes scores. Cheeks to third. Hunter Garvin, his 6th hit of the Pony League World Series and his 5th extra base hit.
Impressive. Continues
8-0.
to execute. Stays inside the baseball so well, but able to drive it the other way using the big lower half of his. So I mentioned the other day, I believe that swing can play at higher levels. It's not easy to hit the ball the other way consistently, but to drive it, that means you are comfortable, you're using your legs, you're not afraid to let that ball travel deep in the zone and get jammed a little bit, but he's not getting jammed at all. He's barreling everything up when he gets the opportunity.
Carter Wilson. And 1-1. 4 RBIs for Hunter Garvin. And the record for most RBIs in a game in the Pony League World Series is 8. It has been done twice. Strike inside corner 1-2. And there is nobody out. There is a 10-run rule to deal with. And right now it's an 8-0 ball game in the 4th inning. Hit in the air to left center field. Caught by Ocheski. And tagging up and scoring is Cheeks, first out of the inning, 9-0 Youngstown, and Garvin to third.
A textbook sacrifice fly. Got a ball you could handle up out over the plate. Filleted it into left center. Had good barrel on it. The ball carried a little bit. I thought for a second maybe it could carry off the fence. But good heads-up base running, making sure that you do tag up, do not leave too early. And most importantly, Garvin advancing from second to third on a deep fly ball.
Now 1-1. Appalachia Energy Partners, specializing in logistics, a specialized logistics company seeking CDL Class A drivers. For more details, 724-514-6593. 724-514-6593. The count 2-2. Youngstown, 4 runs in the first, 1 in the third, and 4 here in the top of the 4th inning.
It's even more difficult with the infield in with a wet infield.
Second baseman Dames out. Out number 2. Garvin holds at third.
Yeah, with that infield being wet, and you're even closer to the hitter. You know, that first hop most likely is going to skip. And when it skips, it stays low. So you really have to focus on staying down, which is even more difficult when you're closer to the hitter. You guys get a little tight.
How the fuck did you do that? How'd you do that?
I like tip my finger and then get one of my gloves.
All right, we're gonna go in and get you wrapped up, okay?
Yeah.
Wait somebody up there. Derek!
A finger problem.
Cut himself? Yeah, it looked like the ball, he was really focused on securing this catch. I believe the ball hit his left hand that was caught up in his, right around his web.
I think he was trying to follow your advice about how you're supposed to use that glove to shade your eyes from the rain.
You could say. You could say.
Kyle, you got a couple
that
of
hand,
Derek.
his fingers can get in the way, and you don't want to hurt those at any time, especially your throwing hand.
9-0.
Bob, 15 for 27. He's 27. He's 27, right?
And Derek Falvo.
No.
No,
5's going to go to second, 15 in to catch.
So,
okay, Williamson's going to go to second base.
yeah, they took Dames out. He was actually fortunate to make that catch, considering it did hit his other hand.
That's such a random way to get
Falvo, the new catcher.
Number 15, Derek Falvo.
Yeah, like Jake.
Like the hits we've had have been weird.
All right, hey, go get him. 2 down.
2 outs, runner at third. And Jake. Wait a minute here. Let's see if we've got a pinch hitter coming up. Yes, we do. And Frank Senadek.
For Youngstown, number 11, Frank Senadek.
Senadek hitting with a runner at third and 2 outs. And a pitch high, ball 1. It is 9-0 in favor of Youngstown. If Youngstown wins, it advances to the championship game. Scheduled for 6 o'clock tomorrow. Pitches high back to the screen. Sprinting for home is Garvin, and he scores run number 10.
Yeah, that ball just got away from Bowman. Guessing the slippery grip, the rain had something to do with that.
Now 2-1.
Run number 10. It's a big number right now with the 10-run rule staring this Washington County team in the face.
Strike 2-2. A foul ball off to the left and out of play. Now 2-2. And we got to get to the 5th inning. 3-2 on center deck. Fly ball to left field. Over the head of Perchinsky. And center deck into second base with a double after 2 outs.
A very nice piece of hitting by Sanadek. Just flips it the other way. Again, another catchable ball, I thought. Perchinsky's having a tough time. You know, when you're struggling offensively or defensively, particularly defensively, the ball seems to find you. No matter where he's been on the diamond, the ball is finding him.
Strike 1 on Eicher, who is 0 for 2. 4 RBIs for Hunter Garvin. And 1 each for Jacob Hayes, Carter Wilson, Quinn Miola, Jake Rind. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Wow, foul ball back here. Popped my masking tape.
No
1
flinch.
and 2.
You did not flinch.
Not
that was right smack dab at your nose.
I'm so old. I couldn't.
Not only did I flinch, I have a slight glaze of sweat in my forehead. Just a slight.
1-2 pitch, and it's down low 2-2. I'm still thinking about that story you told about going to the mound with manager and other players at the mound and nobody saying anything. 2-2 pitch. Left field line. Fair ball. Senedek scores. And Eicher ends up at second base. 11-0 is the score. E7.
Perchinsky had enough time. He was able to get over there. It's clearly a mental thing at this point. Just hang in there, Perchinsky. Hang in there.
Now Yost, who started this inning with a base hit. Maddox Yost. Strike 1 on him.
I almost like to see another ball hit out there to Perchinsky so he can secure the catch and come in feeling a little bit better about himself. Tough go.
1-1 now. I know that Kevin Ory believes that an announcer can jinx a player and a team. I don't believe that, so I'm going to give you this note. The last time an Ohio team played in the championship game, it was Hamilton, Ohio in 1997. Played the team from Danville, California. 1-2 pitch. Outside 2-2 with Eicher at second base.
Nice job by Falvo. Keeping that ball in front, coming off the bench and getting thrown right behind home plate. Tough position to jump in and play.
And out number 3, but Youngstown tacks on 6 more runs. Middle of the 4th inning. Youngstown 11 and Washington nothing. Last half of the 4th inning. It's an 11-0 ball game. The 10-run rule involves 5 innings. And it changes now for Youngstown. We'll see if we can't sort them out for you. New right fielder for Youngstown is Noah Rhodes. Miola is moving from left to center. New shortstop is Carter Owens. And in left field, it is Dom Cubelis. Still Wilson at third.
Entering the game in the 1 spot and playing shortstop, number 12, Carter Owens.
Owens in the number 1 spot of the batting order.
Entering the game in the 2 spot, playing right field, number 20, Noah Rhodes.
Rhodes is batting in the number 2 spot of the order.
Entering the game in the 3 spot in the batting order and playing left field, number 24, Dom Cubelis.
And Cubelis hitting 3rd in the order.
Moving from left field to center field, Quinn Miola.
All right, I think we've got them all set now. So it's Cubelis in left, Miola in center, Rhodes in right. Owens the new shortstop. Bottom of the 4th inning. 6 total errors on Washington County. Six runs in the 4th inning for Youngstown to lead 11-0. Had a strike called 1-1. 10 hits for Youngstown. 1 hit for Washington County. Swinging a foul back on something that Kevin pointed out at the top of the broadcast. Washington County was held to 3 hits on Saturday when it lost to Youngstown 10-2. Pitch outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kevin, let's break it down a little bit. As we watch these 13 and 14-year-olds bat, what do you think are the, if you were to take a young player and try to teach him or her how to bat, what would be the key points you'd be dealing with?
I think first and foremost, I mean, everybody has a different swing. And you can't teach everybody to swing the same way. You know, you have to be sensitive to that. You know, every player is unique. But the one thing you can teach to all of them is control of the strike zone. Swinging at strikes. Figure out a way, whatever works for you, to learn that strike zone. And that's repetition.
For Washington County, your attention.
Speaking of knowing the strike zone right there, laid off a pitch away.
Lucas Burt is the batter now for Washington County. Burt from 84, Pennsylvania. Going to go to Bentworth High School. Strike one. So first thing is learn the strike zone.
Learn the strike zone, 100%. Swing at strikes. Swing at strikes. It's hard enough to hit, but when you're chasing balls high, low, in the dirt, you're not really giving yourself any chance. Then mentally, you're thinking about it, and you're already beat before you get in there. You have to focus on, and also hunt fastball. Hunt fastball, I'd like to say almost all the time, almost 100% of the time. Most of the guys in the big leagues, everyone in the big leagues is going to say the same thing. We make our living off of the fastball. So when you get that fastball, you might get one per at-bat that is even hittable.
Now, do you need to worry about where the fastball is or just looking fastball?
Well, a little bit of each. You have a game plan. Every at-bat, you go in there with a game plan. And, you know, I think young kids, it's harder to understand that. Well, what do you mean a game plan? I'm going to go out there, I'm going to see it, I'm going to hit it. And, you know, I was like that too. And I like teaching that sometimes, just see it and hit it. But, you know, once you advance, you know, you can pick what side of the plate you're looking for, and that's the fastball you want to attack.
Pinch hitter here for Washington County. Fayetta's drive into left center field, dropping on the warning track. Marco Fayetta with a gapper to left center field, moves Rigg to third. Second and third for Washington County. One out. Coming off the bench, Marco from Cecil, Pennsylvania, dropped one on the track and off the wall.
Number 15, Derek.
Good solid poke. Got a little excited. He wanted to stretch that into a triple, not realizing Kuczynski was just a handful of steps ahead of him. He had to hit the brakes. Fortunately, the throw was not on the bag, or Fayetta would have been out.
Now Falvo, his first plate appearance of the game, came in to catch in the top of the fourth inning. And it is a called strike. 11-0. Youngstown on top, but Washington County has runners at second and third. Foul ball, 1-1. Defy Security. Security experts who put customers back where they belong first. 1 ball and 1 strike. Falvo takes it high. By the way, if you need any proof that there's tremendous support of the Pony League World Series, all you have to do is look around, particularly in the outfield wall. All the companies that want to be a part of this and want to support the Pony League World Series. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yep, there are so many caring individuals who are part of companies that do indeed. Folks from Washington County, Allegheny County, Greene County, Fayette County. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out. 11-0. And now the 10-run rule has to be a 5-inning ball game. Pitch catcher, catcher Yost wanted it high, and now the count is 3-2. Garvin, who's pitching a shutout, but he has walked 5. Strike 3, 2 outs. And at the top of the order.
Good pitch by Garvin. kind of throwing across his body, making it a little harder for the lefty Falvo to read and recognize, and painted the outside corner. Falvo disagreed. Out number 2.
And ball 1. One ball pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Falcone has walked twice in the game.
I'm sure he would love a base hit here to avoid that 10-run, that scary 10-run number.
Outside, 2 balls and a strike on Falcone.
You hear me reference from time to time, Landy, putting the ball on a tee. You know, when you're hitting, when you're heading the count 3-1, you want to have that ball on a tee, meaning, you know, basically where you want it. And going back to practicing hitting, yeah, it's a boring exercise sometimes, but hitting off a tee, you can do it by yourself, is just a wonderful drill.
Well, the bases are loaded, and Falcone walks for the 3rd time in the game. Bases loaded, 2 outs for Jonah Williamson.
Now, hitting off that tee doesn't mean you just put it in the same spot out in front and you take this big home run cut. No, you want to start, you know, hitting the ball the opposite way. So you want to put it on that lower, for a right-handed hitter, you want to put it on that back right corner. Start there. Then you move it up to the front right corner. Then you put it in the middle, just in front of the plate. Then you pull it to the top left, back left, and you just work line drives all around. So you want to hit them off the right side of the cage, the center field cage, left field cage. So you're controlling the baseball, but you're not only that, you're teaching yourself that you're able to hit the ball that deep in the zone and still hit it on a line. And I think that's an important thing for young kids to realize, because you know, the last couple feet is where you actually lose a baseball with your eyesight. So when you're losing it there, you don't trust hitting it deeper. So you really have to practice it. And it's it's a learned craft, but it's a very effective tool that you don't need anybody to help you do it. No one needs to flip you the ball. You can do it yourself. Put the balls up on a chair. So you just reach in the bag, put it on the tee, and whack away.
It. Yep. Ouch. Knocked down by pitcher Garvin, and he'll take the out at first base. Well, Washington County, no runs, 1 hit, leaving 3 on base. Washington County has stranded 8 base runners. After 4, Youngstown 11, Washington County nothing.
There's a place far from the city, yet just down the road, where likes and shares mean more. It's in every bite, each performance, and every night, where the miles we ride together become the memories we share forever. We dream because they fought for it. We give because they worked for it. The American spirit lives here. I can feel it.
Charlie, pass the Star-Kissed tuna?
Try my chicken instead.
Star-Kissed chicken?
Premium white chicken with the look and texture of my tuna. Just tear, add,
and go.
Try new Star-Kissed premium white chicken.
Our play of the game, likely coming from the player of the game, Hunter Garvin for Youngstown, Ohio. This was the play that got the big first inning started for Youngstown. A 2-run single, one of 2 run-scoring hits for Garvin so far in the game. For the tournament, Garvin 6 for 9 with 7 RBI in addition to the work on the mound for Hunter Garvin, authoring the play of the game.
And Garvin, 2 for 2 today with 4 RBIs, 6 for 8 in the tournament, 7 RBIs. New pitcher is Falcone. Williamson moves to short. Watkins shifts over to third base. Johnson to second. Meehan is now playing
Now
first base.
Number 18, Massimo Falcone. Leading off
And for Youngstown,
fifth inning.
it is
Number 12, Carter Owens, first base.
Carter Owens. Carter Owens from Austintown. His mom, Angel, is a principal at Austintown Intermediate. Youngstown could be an inning away from advancing to the Pony League World Series championship game. 0-1 pitch, fouled back 0-2. So Riggs started, Bowman came on in the first, and now Falcone. Rhodes to follow in the batting order. The pitch inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Seen Falcone throwing the ball across the diamond quite a bit this week, and pretty powerful arm for a little guy.
Shortstop Williamson. And Meehan stretching to complete the out, 1 away. You know, Kevin, I was talking earlier about, as you watch this play again, we're talking about presidential surnames. Because I experienced a lot of rain delays as a major league broadcaster, and because I had a lot of time in hotel lobbies with nothing to do, I said, well, I'm going to put together an all-presidential baseball team. Selecting names of major league players that correspond to presidential names, such as Reggie Jackson. Fly ball by Rhodes into left or right center field. And out number 2.
Left fielder, number 24.
Such as Gary Carter,
First base batting this
Davey Johnson. And what I liked best about my all-presidential team, what I liked best about it was that my shortstop on the all-presidential team was John Kennedy, who played for the Washington Nationals and had the same birth date as President Kennedy. Wow. Yep. As I said, looking for something to do on the road, hotel lobbies. And the pitches. And by the way, I did this. I did this presidential team before I learned to use a computer. So I mean, I had a presidential book with me, and I had that big baseball encyclopedia with me.
Oh yeah. So you're claiming now that you are 100% compatible with the computer?
Oh no.
Okay.
No. And certainly want to have nothing to do with social media. Pitch is high. And
I second that.
Cubelis walks. 2 outs, 1 on. We're here in the top of the 5th. Keep in mind now that Washington County is going to have 1 more shot. If everything stands in the bottom after the end of the 5th inning as it is right now, we'll have a shortened win for Youngstown. Garvin pops one up. And that's out number 3. No runs, no hits, a walk, and 1 left on base. After 4.5 innings of play, Youngstown 11 and Washington County nothing.
Tumors can hide, even mid-treatment. For AHN doctors, that's not a problem. With the Unity MRI Linac, we have a crystal clear look at the shape, size, and position of a tumor in real time, while pinpointing cancer-fighting radiation. There are only 8 health systems in the country using it. And the first one in Pennsylvania is AHN.
Unlock your story and find the power to do amazing things. California University of Pennsylvania gives you the keys to unlock your passions, your abilities, your dreams. With over 100 undergraduate and graduate programs and degrees, Cal U will help you shape your story today, tomorrow, and beyond. Unlock your story. Learn more at calu.edu.
Brownsville and Johnstown, Pennsylvania is set to take the field next. I'm joined by Brownsville manager Ruben Lopez. And Ruben, let's talk about your pitching in this tournament so far. Just 4 runs allowed in 4 games. What's allowed you guys to be so successful on the mound?
Our boys, they've been playing under pressure the entire year. This group of boys have been playing up, probably high school ball, just to get ready for this special tournament. Like I said, the boys, they work all year, 5 days out of the week. They're on the grinding on pitching drills, bullpen, all regarding pitching. I think the boys are comfortable on the mound, and I think this game is gonna be a very good game.
Well, you played a great game against them earlier in the afternoon. What do you have to do well against them tonight to advance?
I think, like you said, pitching is gonna be a key, and hopefully the bats wake up. I mean, we have been having a hard zone tournament. We need to score that many runs. Hopefully the boys wake up the bats the way we know they can hit. They haven't been hitting their best. Hopefully they can wake up today.
It's Brownsville manager Ruben Lopez. Ruben, best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Send it back upstairs to Lanny and Kevin.
At the bottom of the 5th, Lincoln Kennedy, 2 balls, no strike. Cubelis, the new pitcher, and Eicher moved to left field. Garvin, who had been pitching, moves to first base. Garvin, 4 scoreless innings, and he struck out 5 and walked 6. Through 4 innings, Washington County has stranded 8. Little man aboard, Johnson aboard, and Washington County needs 2 runs here in the bottom of the 5th to keep this game going.
Well, that's just what they needed. 1 base runner at a time.
And Kolocheski, young man from Houston, Pennsylvania, who told us the other day he's going to be a 9th grader at Bishop Canevin in the fall. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Ben Miller, John Stack, Jason Van Kirk, coaches. And the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm sure Johnson was tempted there, but this is not the situation for him to be aggressive. Down 11 runs. No unforced errors on the base pass. They cannot afford that.
Count 2 balls, 2 strikes on number 2. And way outside, John Stack, national sales manager for ACG, played baseball at Freeport.
Chevsky's fought his way back here. Full count. Unfortunately, pretty good pitch. He chased, could have been up in the zone a tad.
Your attention, please, for Washington County. Now back.
What a frustrating at-bat.
Devin Henderson.
Now back to work for Devin Henderson with one down.
Henderson from Washington, Pennsylvania. Fly ball to center. And Viola makes the catch. 2 downs. Talking about John Stack. His wife Heather works for Range Resources. They have 2 children, Hayden and Cooper, in the Trinity School District. And there is the Brain Trust for Youngstown, now 1 out away from advancing to the Pony League Championship game, 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Meehan.
It's a pride thing right now, Lanny. Nobody wants to make that last out, that final out. Go out there and don't give in. Grind out a quality at bat.
Right field, right center. Drops in. Johnson coming around third. A throw to the plate. Johnson stops and goes back to third.
Good choice.
Yeah, down by 11 runs. And needing 2 to keep the game going. Rhodes chasing the ball down on the warning track.
Nice job by Meehan. Kind of reaching out and driving that ball to right center where it's pitched in the outer third of the plate.
11-0. And 1 more out. Youngstown needs 1 more out to win this shortened game and go into the championship game. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes.
There's nothing wrong with taking a strike here. I don't care if it's right down the middle. He did not do that.
This could be it for Youngstown. For the first time since 1997, a team from Ohio has advanced to the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series Championship game. Youngstown wins 11-0.
Well played, Youngstown. They earned it.
Your mom's been posting a lot since she got that phone from Cricket.
Every day.
Here's a comment. We stan.
Oh, Mom. You have a cool mom.
Everything you want, including the price.
At Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, we believe that every life has potential, and we're dedicated to fulfilling it. Our programs give every child the opportunity to overcome obstacles, achieve milestones, and reach their fullest early learning potential. From cutting-edge development therapies and daily medical supervision to quality early education for children of all abilities, we cater to each family's specific needs. Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, your path to lifelong fulfillment.
Your mom's been posting a lot since she got that phone from Cricket.
Every day.
Here's a comment. We stan.
Oh, Mom. You have a cool mom.
Everything you want, including the price.
Youngstown will be playing in the championship game. Let's go downstairs to Joe.
All right, thanks very much, Lanny. We are joined by Hunter Garvin, our player of the game. Hunter, let's start on the mound. 4 scoreless innings. What pitches in particular were working well for you?
Really working. I couldn't get my curveball to work, but it was fine. Fastball was good. Yeah.
Big 4-run first inning for you guys, and you break it open with a 2-run single. How much pressure did that take off your guys when you get that big inning?
I felt comfortable on the mound. It was good,
6 hits in the tournament, and you got 7 RBIs. What's allowing you to see the ball so well?
I'm very comfortable in the box. There's not much pressure.
How about the defense behind you? A couple of good plays. How big were they for you tonight?
I was comfortable with the players behind me. I'm comfortable to pitch to contact. I have a defense behind me.
And lastly, playing for the championship tomorrow, how excited are you to be able to take the field and hope to bring his championship back?
I'm pumped.
Number 15, Derek Falco.
That's Hunter Garvin, our player of the game, back upstairs.
All right, another star athlete from Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen. Well, partner, tomorrow night, you and I together, we know one entry, Youngstown, and in a moment, they'll start the game between Johnstown and Brownsville. Your thoughts about this game?
Wow, it was all Garvin, and it was all Youngstown. 10 hits, solid contact using the whole field. Frustrating for Washington. We didn't see their best game, Lanny, in 6 errors. You can't bring that into any game and expect a good result.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. Don't forget the games that are not on television per se are video streamed. Final score, Youngstown 11, Washington County nothing.